Hi, do you want to hear about my learning curve? Things I learned from making my last video. 1. Greetings is a stupid opening line for a vlog post. Works fine for a conference call, terrible for a vlog post. 2. Look at the camera. Look. Keep looking. 3. Don't look down at the end of a shot because it's really hard to cut together afterwards. 4. No discussion of the purpose of the internet is complete without at least one mention of pornography. 5. I touch my face when I'm tired. 6. Self-promote. Post in the comments and hit subscribe. There are fabulous prizes to be won. 7. Eric Justin Marlowe is a narcissist. So I've got a few things to work on, but that's a good thing. Quick life update. I finished my first week and it was pretty punishing. Oh, face touching. Seriously, go and look back at the video. You can see I touch my face a lot more towards the end of it than I do at the start. I hope that it's just because it's a new schedule and a new country, because if things don't calm down soon, I'm headed for an aneurysm. For example, on Monday and Thursday I have 6 classes in a row, admittedly with a lunch break, but it's still a pretty punishing schedule. Probably a lot of this is due to the fact that I've now run my introductory class over 20 times and it's pretty heavy on me talking. But I'll get there, I'm settling in. Back to my learning curve. I think there's a real perceptual problem in society at large, and it goes like this. I'm really bad at X, so I shouldn't do it. X can be anything you care to imagine, but here's a couple of my examples over the years. I'm really bad at soccer, public speaking, teaching, talking to girls, spelling, writing, making videos. So I shouldn't do it. That's one way of looking at things, and I guess it's a perfectly valid perspective. It is not, however, a constructive perspective. It's defeatist and self-perpetuating. One of the things you see in a language classroom is that the people who learn fastest are the extroverts who just don't care about making mistakes. I had a student in Vietnam who had borderline ADHD. Not an ideal student in the traditional sense. He would literally sometimes do this. But he didn't care if he made a mistake, and so he would speak freely and enthusiastically. And if he made a mistake, either I'd correct him or he'd ask questions and I'd explain. And then, when he spoke again, he would get it right. And as a teacher, it was a real joy to have him in the class because you could see him literally learning day by day. The point I'm trying to make is that if your attitude is, I'm not good at this, but every time I make a mistake, I will improve, then suddenly making mistakes is a good and a useful thing. That list of things I mentioned before, I have improved at every single one of those things because I tried and at times failed. I think if more of us embrace this perspective, I think there'd be more amazing things in the world. And I encourage you to give it a go. Next time you're trying something difficult, just try. Doesn't matter. It's what I tell all my students. Back to Eric. Eric's first comment on my last video was, without any preamble whatsoever, "Yeah, I'd like to be mentioned in one of your videos." So I have an anecdote about him lined up for next week. Thanks for watching. Post in the comments below if there's anything you're interested in saying. Don't forget to hit like or subscribe if my ranting is something you can tolerate. And I'll see you next week.